This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Still need my montage. Run, Barry, run. Run, Barry, run. Just watch it, see the one Flash every day. Just, oh my lord. I forgot to start it in the very first episode. But I think Joe's already said it. Wells has said it. Eoborn.
Run, Barry, run!
Keeps like sitting up in that wheelchair. Hello.
Check your shoes!
Anyway, enough about the past. Welcome back to Legends of the Arrowverse. I am Phil. Joining me as always,
Hey y'all, it's Lil Hellfire.
the woman behind the profile pics. No, you're not being catfished. That's just Lilith. All right, so today we are covering. I don't think there's any new news because, damn you, COVID.
Well, they're going to be filming pretty soon in September. They have to go there in quarantine and then start filming. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they, get around all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, wake me up when September ends. Oh!
And nobody bother him. If you don't know by now, shame on you.
Anyway, but no,
Stargirl, I don't know.
Yeah,
she's losing a little bit of steam. Maybe it's just they're saving it all for the finale, but she's losing a little bit of steam.
Well, I mean, we're talking episodes 11 and 12, Shining Knight, and then what is it, Stars and Stripe, Part 1.
Yeah. Ooh, wonder what the next episode could be titled.
Oh. I mean, the Shining Knight one was good, except we really didn't get a lot of Shining Knight.
Yeah, I'm just like, y'all are clickbaiting. It's fine.
Or was that like a red herring? Because you thought they were going to be talking about Justin, but it turned out Courtney was the Shining Knight.
Ooh,
Get it?
Get it?
Or she thought her father was a Shining Knight and he wasn't.
Yeah, lots of Arrow season 1 thematics going on, motifs, if you will. Like I said, Greg Berlanti did mentor Jeff Johns in this TV showrunner game, and it shows sometimes. And that's no shade.
But hey, we saw it coming, but we called it that, the father wasn't Starman and was basically a jerk.
Yeah.
And Pat put him on his ass. Yeah.
That's our boy. We always root for Luke Wilson in this house, guys. Get on board or get out. Don't know what else to tell you.
In this house, aka the internet.
This podcast, our podcast family.
That's true. But don't come back. I wasn't planning on it. Jerk.
Good riddance. That's the classic. Good riddance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that I don't know. I feel like a lot of people felt that was kind of disappointing, but I'm like, but wait, trust me, there's gonna be more in season 2. There's a plot twist to brewing. It's gonna be like Sarah. Oh, she's dead. There's no body. I don't believe she's dead. I called that on the podcast day 1. Like, she's gonna be back. Mark my words. I pulled a Rob Southgate on that.
Oh no. Okay. Mark her words, people.
Mark my words.
So nice to have that drop.
Mm-hmm. I have all the kids saying "mark my words."
Mark my word.
Mark my words.
Oh.
So yeah, that was my thought about that. But it was an okay episode, but I did feel like it was clickbait. No lies.
Yeah, I guess they were cleaning up the dad thing and everything, and then part 1 of Stars and Stripe, I think, was just basically the setup for the finale.
Yeah, and as a TV viewer, this has become the thing. Your penultimate episode. Take a drink. I said it, guys.
But do you think too? Are they kind of sort of going to wrap stuff up just because at the point when they were filming, they didn't know they were getting a season 2?
I think. Look, I'm gonna put it to you this way. I think because it was Jeff Johns, we always knew that it was gonna get a season 2 regardless, and it was always gonna be on the CW in season 2. That proved me wrong. It's just that all signs pointed to that's where they wanted to put it initially, because we all saw the signs for DC Universe. Let's be honest. And so she's done really well for the CW. She's done really well for DC Universe, but DC Universe is about to be a moot point. So I think we've always known that it was going to be a season 2. I think it's going to be a satisfying ending, and it's going to be like The Flash. We saved the day, but we got to clean up the mess that we made in May. That whole thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it is going to be a nice little bow, but lots of interesting questions going forward. We still have so much ground to cover with JSA and just high school, all that stuff. So it's going to be fun for season 2. I feel like they've gotten their rhythm for sure.
Well, I'm glad that's nice. I'm glad the whole family knows now.
Yeah. Although ship the little brother off, he's got to go. I'm sorry, buddy. I forget the actor's name, but you're not a fit. Unless you're going to become a villain, you're not a fit. And I can see that happening, to be honest.
I know, but I mean, he's impressed all of a sudden. He's like, Dad, you built a robot? That's awesome.
Oh, now we appreciate Daddy, do we? I see how it is.
Now they can build kick-ass stuff, yeah.
Every time I see the robot, I just think of, what is that movie with Hugh Jackman, Real Steel, or the Iron Giant, or the Iron Giant. It's like one of the two. I believe they're both Warner Brother properties, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Is Real Steel Warner Brothers? I would die laughing if it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But no, I think, the whole thing was Stargirl. I think.
It's DreamWorks. Boo.
But no, I think the thing with Stargirl was I think that was like their last hope for saving DC Universe, because it's like Titan. I guess Titans wasn't saving.
Honestly, I think Harley Quinn was their last hope, and it's done well, but it totally fits the HBO Max brand better. And they're also going to be like streaming, not streaming, but putting it on like, what is it? Is it a Sci-Fi channel?
I think it was. I think Sci-Fi had already started airing like season 1.
Yeah, so. I mean, Harley Quinn is much more marketable. But like I said, from the minute Stargirl was announced, I was like, this is a CW show. And I don't mean that in a bad way. And this is next generation, Arrowverse, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
So, and she's holding it down. Stargirl and Wonder Woman are holding the whole DC universe together. So I'm so bummed. I could be watching Wonder Woman right now. If you people would have just stayed in your houses and washed your damn hands, I could be seeing Wonder Woman this month in a theater. But no, you guys couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's actually going to come out in the theater in October. Like, Mulan's coming to Disney Plus for $30. Trolls 2 did super good. I'm just saying, Warner Brothers, put it on HBO Max.
I mean, unless they're
charge $25.99 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think Trolls was only like $20.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's Trolls 2, so
Yeah, true. But I mean, I think that Mulan thing might be backfiring, because I heard people at work are like $30 just to rent it. You don't get to own it.
But you get to keep it as long as you have Disney Plus. You get to keep it as a movie. It's not just a one-time rental fee. They did follow up with a story on that one. I was gonna say that's outrageous.
Okay. Yeah, if you get to keep it, then yeah.
But still, like, I only pay like $20 for my like Disney Platinum Blu-ray things or whatever they are. You know the ones I'm talking about. I wait for that sale and I get it for $20.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And I don't have to stream it.
I was gonna say Blu-rays, unless you're paying for like the 4K Super Deluxe Edition. Yeah, I don't think you're not paying $30 for any of those Blu-rays or anything.
Yeah, even the ones that are like Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code are only
no, you're not paying $30 for that. Yeah. No.
So it's just like, all right, Disney, I think people are starting to see my problem with Disney, and welcome to the dark side. Enjoy your stay.
But again, too, it's like, okay, but it's. I mean, you could bring that price down a little because I mean,
And
if
it's
you're putting
PG-13 on top of that. So I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what Disney's doing.
but it's like if you, it's like they could lower the price because if you're putting it just out on Disney Plus, you're not sharing any the profits with the theaters or anything.
As Tyler and I said, yes. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But I think that Warner Brothers can actually like learn the Disney mistake and go for it. There's still time. They could like premiere it in theaters for like a week and go, well, let's put it on, HBO Max, worldwide distribution. That way it's not rolling out.
Yeah.
Can't tell if what?
Oh, Charles saw. I think he saw.
Or Mirror Master's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll blame Mirror Master. Always blame Mirror Master. But yeah, I'm so happy for Stargirl though. Like I was really shocked that I actually liked it. Like I was gonna fake it even if it wasn't good because it's still better than Supergirl, but it's actually good.
No, it's good. I even said, I mean, fight me nerds. I think it's better than Doom Patrol.
See, I think it's on par with Doom Patrol, but they excel in different things in different ways. Like Doom Patrol definitely wouldn't want to watch it with little kids around. I think Stargirl recaptures that season 1 Flash feeling where the whole family could watch and you get the feels and it's like that interpersonal drama, corny and cliche, but you still just roll with it because it's still pretty well acted and things like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I just can't wait for the finale because I know that I could tell like these last couple of episodes they've been kind of like scrimping the budget for that finale. So I'm so interested to see the visual effects that we get.
Big fight scene.
Yeah, you feel it. It's in the air. It's gonna happen, and I'm so excited.
You know what they're saving that budget for, right?
Salmon Grande.
Grundy. Yep.
So yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait for season 2.
And I mean, it's not.
Let's do the premiere of Swamp Thing and see how it goes. Like I've already seen it. I like it, but I'm bummed out that there's not a season 2. I don't really want the wounds opened, but I think if we talk about the first episode, I'll just go ahead and do the whole thing. We'll see how it goes. No promises, but we'll do the first episode.
I mean, I watched it when it was on DC Universe, but yeah, I just figured
those wounds are still fresh because it was a dang good show.
Yeah.
Damn DC Universe.
Oh,
like, if they would have put that on HBO Max, do you even know? Because I was like, it doesn't make sense to me. Because you know how it's way different than the rest of the show. So I was just like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Should have been on HBO Max. And it would have got a season 2.
Oh, yeah. You could get dark. I mean, you could go Doom Patrol with Swamp Thing. I mean, bringing Constantine. Come on.
Just saying. But I'm not running things, even though I should be over there. It's the swamp.
That's how I was going to introduce you tonight. I was going to be like, here, your future chief creative officer of Warner Brothers DC.
I'm telling you, I'm working on it. If this Wonder Woman thing that I'm working on turns out how I think it's going to turn out, I just might become a comic book writer, guys. It's kind of spiraled, so we'll see how it goes.
And guess who's going to have the exclusive, kids?
The real Wonder Twins. Look for it, guys. Anyway, let's talk about Flash. I actually like this issue.
Oh, yes. Well, Barry Allen's first actual issue of Flash. Yes, not a show.
Yes.
Flash 105, picking up where Jake Garrick's numbering left off. See Marvel and DC.
Yeah, I was gonna say see Marvel. See how you do it, kids.
But yes, the first appearance of the Mirror Master.
Flash's Rose Gallery, outside of a few, are so lame. I'm just gonna say it. They're charming in like that folksy schmaltzy kind of way, you know what I mean? But like when you try to translate it to modern day, that's why we keep getting the Reverse Flash. I'm just saying they don't translate well to modern day.
I think done right. I think the Flash's Rogues Gallery is basically third behind Batman and Spider-Man's.
If done right, but like in modern comic books, they really haven't done it right.
Well, again, New 52. Heard everybody.
New 52. Dido, blame Dido.
Hey, New 52.
Suck it. Exactly. Kona gets a break today. Just this once, Kona gets a break. Pickle.
All right.
So this is a weird. They start off kind of odd with this issue, though.
Oh yeah. Remember, we got to get our super science fiction-y story. Yeah, 'cause the first story is Conqueror from 8 million BC.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, like he has, like I said, he has a weird rogue gallery. I'm like, and this is how we get Grodd, people, focusing on the sci-fi elements.
Oh yeah, I think Grodd's only like 5 issues from now or something.
Exactly. So I get the vibe that they were going for to kind of set him apart from the other like heroes and stuff. Like, okay, we're gonna go super sci-fi, high concept, if you will. And it just, I don't know, rereading them, it's like it's fun, but it is a product of its time.
Oh yes, because yes, the fastest man alive meets a truly extraordinary antagonist in Catmos, survivor of a super scientific civilization that existed 8 million years ago on Earth.
Mm-hmm. You know, honestly, I feel like a lot of Flash fans are like conspiracy theorists, and maybe this is where it stems from. I'm getting a lot of flat Earth vibes here, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because there's this first page. My mind control gun shoots out radiation as fast as light, but Flash is so fast he can dodge between the ray bursts.
Okay, Incredible Hulk. Gamma rays.
Hey, remember 50s and 60s radiation.
Have it in your cereal. It's good for you.
Give you powers, give you weapons. But then, oh look,
Gives you food. Microwave.
that's true. So yes, we see archaeologist John Haynes in Central City Park.
Mm-hmm, sure.
He feels the urge to start digging. I'm breaking through into a huge cavern inside this hill. And then
The hills have eyes. Watch out, buddy.
I was gonna say, what does he discover? Lilith's dead boyfriends? No.
Well, that's a big hole you got there, buddy.
Thank you.
That was a thin layer of dirt for him to break through.
Lilith, thank you.
You're welcome. Once an episode, I have to give the drop guys a sacrifice. It's just what Philip demands, people.
Yeah, that's right. Because I'm like, hey, Lilith, I need drops.
Go ahead, throw it in. Like I don't have 1,000 at this point.
I know you're in the lead, but like I said, Ray keeps adding to his.
Tricky Dicky.
Yes, this guy is a very tricky dicky. Look at him. Do not struggle. And I'm like, is this Martian Manhunter's secret origin?
This strange metallic figure. Yes, I mean he's mind controlling him with this gun, so I guess the gun works through the earth because he was underground.
In a glass tube. Like, okay. In his underwear.
He can't release himself from the cylinder, so he has to command John Haynes to do it, but he can.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
There's subtext. It's fine. It's fine having a sausage fest.
It's fine having a sausage fest.
That smooth Aussie accent. Love it.
It's whoa. So yes, John Hayes frees this creature and
off they go.
here.
Up the rabbit hole this time.
Whoa, follow me as I exposit.
Yes, please explain your backstory on this long, treacherous journey through this deep, dark, dank hole.
Crazy.
Oh, God, I love Archer.
But yes, 8 million.
So they're a metallic civilization destroyed by a comet?
Man, what was it made out of? Tinfoil?
So shiny.
I alone survived. I, Catmos, the supreme ruler of this planet.
Okay, calm down there, Zod.
You will kneel! And again, Superman 2. When he went in the thing and took his powers away, where did that car come from that they drove home in?
He stole it. Don't worry about it. He
deserved
it from all the times he saved humanity. He earned it. Hashtag fight me.
There's an Avis Rent-A-Car at the North Pole that like never gets any business.
Santa Claus, man. The elves gotta have something to do in the summer, bro.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to have a talk.
Shh.
I know. Oh, look. But meanwhile, at police headquarters in the science lab.
When Barry Allen's not getting Iris West a sandwich.
He's on the phone with her.
What you talking about there?
Well, I'm sorry. I can't get you food. We've been hit by a wave of odd robberies. And of course, every episode, if you were half the man that flashes Barry Allen, you'd go out and catch the robber instead of tinkering around in that laboratory. Oh.
See, okay, this is why we have toxic masculinity. It's okay to sit around the science lab and invent stuff and help make it easier to capture criminals. You don't have to be out on the street being a bully.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Big brains are sexy too, not just big muscles.
If you want some of this, Barry Allen, you better get out on that street. So yes, he's thinking, yes, hey, hanging up the phone. I had to explain why I couldn't have lunch with her. Now I promised to meet her.
She is eternally hungry. Someone gets Iris West a damn sandwich, please.
But he's taking her to dinner and he has to be on time.
Yeah, right. That's not going to happen.
Have
we met Barry?
Iris can. Oh, because this is the first issue of the Flash. I was gonna say, why are we doing this? But yeah, I see. He's like, Iris thinks he's the slowest man on earth. But wouldn't she be surprised if she knew I was Flash? So like, the next page and a half for we get like the origin story from Showcase.
At least there's no guilty floating head, Philip.
Well, yeah, not yet, because Reverse Flash hasn't gone back in time yet.
Exactly.
So we get the origin because again, of course, this is the first issue. Barry Allen's Flash, so. But that's how I became the Flash. But I vowed that no one, not even Iris, must ever know that Flash and Barry Allen are the same person.
What's happening to me?
Even though it would shut her up. Man,
the amount of superhero groupies in this time of comic books, it's rough.
Yep. Oh yeah, because everyone was like a duly deputized officer of the law. Batman 66.
I mean, honestly, Marvel could learn a thing or two. Maybe we wouldn't be having that situation that we're having with Daredevil. Just saying.
Oh, I honestly hope they don't one more day it. Oh my god.
Mephisto's coming, so it's gonna happen, buddy. Get ready.
I can't even comment.
Oh, just don't bring Karen back. We'll be fine.
Oh, I'm gonna come down there, man.
It is not an equal trade. I'm sorry.
I want Karen back.
Poor thing. He belongs with Elektra. Moving on.
Oh, please. Never mind.
Save it for Friday.
69. What's this? And oh, we came in. Don't even tell Rob. He'll be there. All right. What's this? An eyewitness report in the paper of one of those strange robberies I've become interested in. And I guess it's an eyewitness account from a guard at the electric power plant.
Okay, what does he need from the electric plant? Clothes? Are you finally going to put on clothes? Dr. Manhattan's cousin?
He's been by himself for so long, he needed some electric company.
Yeah, get one that plugs into the wall. Batteries are expensive.
Whoa!
Prerequisite.
Why do you think the little orders all those car batteries off Amazon? Hey-oh.
Now that's for torture. That's different.
Right to the nipples. Stand where you are, or I will shoot. But to my amazement, the creature pointed something at me, and I found myself helpless. Oh no, he needs equipment for his mind control weapon.
Oh, okay.
The next thing I knew, he picked up a 3-ton transformer, and he's carrying it off as if it weighed a feather.
To the flash ring! It's so ridiculous, but I love it.
Well, no, a call comes in over that police radio.
I know, but that's the least interesting thing.
Yeah, I know. He's been sighted at Central City Park. Well, you know, everyone had to have something back then. You know, you had to have a bat phone or a costume ring. Hey, it kills time when you don't have.
Unless you were Wonder Woman, then all you needed was a nice skirt, some bracelets, and a lasso. That's all you needed.
And a pretty spin.
Hey man, it's actually psychology. The Power Woman stance actually helps you with your confidence. Google it if you don't believe me. Funny because her creator was a psychologist. So,
Yes, didn't he?
well, you know.
Didn't he invent the lie
He
detector?
did not invent the lie detector. It was a collaborative effort. He was a part of it, but he didn't
Okay.
do it by himself.
Part of it. Okay.
But also, they groomed young women. So, you know, you take what you can and leave what you don't want. Just anyway, moving along.
Thomas Jefferson loved all his slaves. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're in America. We have no room to point fingers.
Rewrite history. Anyway, so he pops that costume out of his ring and explains, and once again explains, hey, it's just like the rubber rafts the Navy uses.
Are you still in U.S. military proprietary technology, Barry? Is that what it is? He wasn't smart. He was just stealing technology. He's been the villain the whole time.
Little if he's wearing a giant rubber.
Hey man, wrap it up. Stay safe.
That's right.
With the speed of a sunbeam.
The speed of a sun.
I would not brag about that, Barry. I'm just
The fastest man alive whizzes across Central City.
rude.
At least it's not like that Marvel character, the Wizard, who's called the Wizard and wears yellow.
All comic book writers and artists never change. Leave that subtext right there. Just leave it hanging in the air.
So yes, Cat Moss says, before I turn my mind controller on the world, I must test it out. So he tested on some guy in the park.
Oh, he was reading the theory of relativity. How rude. He was just being a good nerd, man.
Basically makes this guy a genius. But then Catmos is thinking, I need to make adjustments. Instead of turning these people into mind slaves, it makes geniuses out of them. I can't allow that to happen.
The thinker, but in reverse.
Yep.
The reverse thinker.
Oh. So that's when Barry races up and this queer metal skin of his makes him slippery as ice.
You know, somebody just get Colossus on the phone and destroy this guy. That's the crossover I need. The DC Marvel crossover. I need to revive the comic book industry. Colossus versus Katniss. Who will win? Steel on iron. Let's get it on.
Whoa. But so yes,
He's just not very threatening. I'm sorry.
well, he turns the mind controller on Flash and knocks him out, and then puts him in the cylinder he was in. I probed your mind, Flash. And now that I know all about you, it's only fair you know something about me. Catmos is my name. Just waiting for him to say, and conquering is my game.
And did we never see him again?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Unless he showed up in another one somewhere I haven't read yet. But yeah, again, some of these science fiction-y early ones, yeah, it's, he stayed
I
with
want
the
to say he had one more appearance, but I can't think for the life of me.
that's how important it was.
Oh, maybe it was the annual.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was the annual, the first annual that he showed up in.
Yes. Oh, but here, he's really expositing now. My race was different than yours, Flash. A race based on iron atoms. It's yours. It's based on carbon. But yeah, once again, 8 million years ago, they died due to a comet. I alone survived by the science of suspended animation.
Oh,
How's
are you reading this from a trade, by the way?
Yeah, I'm reading this. Showcase Presents.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I don't have ads or anything. It's all black and white.
Oh, poor thing.
It's all right. That's all right. I think I'm gonna have to go out and buy Essential Spider-Woman Volume 1 and 2 because Ray's got me hooked on that now.
Poor Danielle. Just living with an uber nerd. Poor Ray's wife. They should commiserate together.
I know he's becoming mean, man. He keeps
He's
adding
our
more
triplet. It's fine. We found our triplet.
Hey, I said it in one of our many other shows. I said he has my taste in comics and your taste in drinking.
Perfect combination as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, our baby. You know, he's older than both of us. That's right, you old man. 2 months older than me.
I was going to say, yeah, 2 whole months older than you, Phil. Get it where you can get it.
Thank you, Drop Gods. So yes, he survived by suspended animation. As I planned, I've come to life again. Take over rule of Earth again. You are my biggest threat. So I shall just... Superman's like, excuse me?
Exactly. Rude. We don't even have the Speed Force yet, for God's sakes. Come on.
I mean, right now, Flash is his biggest threat because Flash is the only one who knows about him. But it's like, come on, Superman's not there.
Really?
Flash, and so I'll dispose of you, and I dispose. See, back in the day, we didn't have to have every character crossing over into everyone's book. You know, you could go a year or two without anyone, coming in contact with any other.
Well, that's because they were competent back then. It was supposed to be a self-contained universe.
They cared about continuity.
Well, Flash maybe not so much, but yeah.
I'll dispose of you as I dispose of my enemies in my time. I've made an opening in the cavern roof. Oh Lord, when the sun is at its zenith, its rays will activate the machinery of the
You know how you can tell he's a douchebag? He used the word zenith. I'm not talking about the TV 90s kids.
Is that like penultimate?
Yeah, it's one of those words. This is douchebag alert.
Oh my Lord.
Charlie's gonna hear this and challenge accepted on the word zenith. I almost guarantee you.
Mm-hmm. Every week now. Thanks a lot, love.
I just want to say there's a reason why this story isn't on the cover and it's Mirror Master. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. You will become 1,000 times heavier than you are now. You will weigh almost 100 tons. Never again will you move swiftly. So Barry's like, by vibrating, I can build up pressure of air molecules on the bottom of this cylinder and make it take off like a rocket. Still can't vibrate.
That's what she said.
Whoa! Still can't vibrate through solid matter.
Oh wait, I'm not gonna say in due time. You almost got me. In due time.
So yes, he's rockets into the air, but
wait, there's more.
We're gonna wrap this up real quick because he falls back to Earth, breaking the cylinder, and as
didn't we just do this shtick? Didn't we? With the last story or the story before that where he was in space?
Yeah. But again, this is a lot of setup for basically takes the guy down on one page. A lot of
yeah.
Yeah, so again, back to the first page where he's trying to shoot Flash with his mind control ray, but then Flash just comes up and decks him.
We're taking out the garbage. See you later, Bunky.
I love how you did the Boston accent for it. Good job.
See you later, Bunky.
Oh, I saw you creeping on the Quantum Zone the other day. Did you hear Will's new drop?
Which one?
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Yes! That is the drop I want when we do a reference to Quantum Zone from here on out.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Or actually, you should open Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest with that.
Oh, nice. Could do that and the Conan drop. That's the beauty of the live reads. You always get something good at some point. So last panel of this story, we see Flash captures prehistoric thief. Oh Lord, and Iris.
Aren't you gonna buy a copy and read my exclusive interview with the Flash?
See, I talked to him. See. Later, Iris. All I'm interested now in is a leisurely dinner.
I will let that just hang in the air. Not even gonna touch that line. Not with the 6 feet apart social distancing rule. Nope.
I was going to say 10-foot pole.
So yeah. Anyway, that happened. The end.
But the second story, the Master of Mirrors, wonder who that could be.
Vanity knows thy name.
And the first teaser, and the first teaser page shows Flash getting attacked by giant.
A bite in quotations. Oh my God, no! Who wrote this? I'm gonna find you.
She's gonna find you, hunt you down. She has a particular set of skills.
Oh, I do. Gimme.
So we open up, I guess it's Central City Bank.
Another bank robbery. How original.
No, so this dapper gentleman is asked change a bill into singles, and while he does that,
It was a distraction.
and secretly captures the teller's image in the case in the cigarette case he was carrying his mirror. Cigarettes.
Wow, that's how you know this is old.
Exactly. Caught his reflection from all angles. Got to get it to my developing room, quote unquote.
Kids today wouldn't know what that was. Like, man, I can't get on a Stranger Things forum without feeling old. What's that red room that guy? It's for film! You uncultured swine! It's for film that wasn't digital!
Have you never read a Spider-Man comic from back in the day, you heathens?
Apparently not. And that is the real problem with kids today.
Hey, man, we did some photography in high school, man. They had a dark room.
I know they don't. Everything's digital for the kids now.
I was gonna say now they plug it into their fancy computers.
Honestly, though, Photoshop editing, not gonna lie, that is a skill. Not gonna lie, I'm not good at Photoshop. But yeah, Mirror Master.
Yeah, he goes back to his headquarters and slips in.
He's wearing yellow and green.
His
classic cannon fodder villain.
His Doc Ock would like to have a word with you, man.
I said what I said. Don't at me, Charlie S.
Oh my!
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
But so I guess science is a person, because science would give a good deal to know how this camera mirror of mine captures an image and holds it.
Looks like a laptop, low key. Not gonna lie.
It's a cigarette case.
I know, but it looks like a laptop if you squint at it just right.
Besides,
looks
why
like
should
he's
I
watching an old man TV show, maybe like some Perry Mason or some Matlock.
Hey, don't make fun of Mirror Master, man. You guys are kindred spirits. Why should I try to help science and society? What did they ever do for me?
We live in a society.
Can you tell me what time it is? No, we're living in a society. We're living in a society. Serenity now.
Oh.
But yeah, when he was in jail for robbery, he made his first mirror discovery.
See, this is what happens, and when you focus on punishment and not rehabilitation.
But yeah,
I'm just saying.
Supposedly he ruined the mirror in prison, but I must have put the wrong chemical in the slivering on this mirror. Oh well.
Okay, we got John Broom to blame for this writing. I'm kidding. It's okay, but just in case you were wondering who you could have added about this issue.
So right now, kids, the whole thing starts with a mirror and some magic chemicals.
Sounds familiar, to be honest.
Oh, so I think the 60s were more everything was radiation. It seems like at this point, starting with like Barry's origin, everything is chemicals. Although even with Jay, it was hard water.
Which is chemicals.
I think that's what you.
I have hard water in my shower. How come I'm not a superhero? Get it?
Hard water didn't give you abs.
No, only hard work can give you abs in real life, apparently, or surgery.
True.
It's too expensive. So
I was gonna say hard water. Isn't that what you and Charlie drink every Friday night?
hard seltzer. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
And he drinks hard apple juice.
Oh my god. I will love you if just tomorrow when Rob's on, you just like crack it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll do the intro and then I'll throw it to you. And when you're starting to explain everything to us, just be like, okay, boys.
Listen up, suckers. This is episode 169 and it's my time.
Listen, bitches. Here's what we're gonna do.
Totally. You got it.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, you guys, seriously. When you hear this, if you haven't listened to Capes and Lunatics 169, please do.
Oh yes, I believe I'm gonna title it the greatest 69s of all time.
Yes.
Starring Lilith Hellfire.
Poor Mirror Master though.
That was the start of my amazing mirror discoveries. He didn't even break out, pansy. He got released from prison. I've not only perfected my image capturing mirrors, I've even figured out how to develop the captured images in 3 dimensions.
Ooh, a 3D printer, if you will.
Ooh, in the 50s.
See? Okay, Star Trek and Flash Comics is where all the good ideas for what we're living in now came from. Here we go.
Just need a transporter.
I will agree with Star Trek Enterprise about that. I wouldn't even send my dog through it. It's gonna need at least 10 years before I'd be comfortable using that.
Hey man, with that filter, man, I might be able to filter out coronavirus.
Our only hope, to be honest.
And then you and Charlie can come and podcast every weekend.
So true.
No,
Or
Charlie.
everybody could just move to Florida once this is all over. We can build our own little podcast community and quarantine it off from the rest of the world.
Oh, I've had that thought for a while now, just like building a huge compound and we all live in it, but although we'd probably kill each other.
Nah, I'd never be there. Don't worry about it. I'd be out drinking, boozing and fighting. Don't worry about it.
Everybody gets their own little wing, but just like have like a shared kitchen or something.
I don't like to cook, so that would be nice. Oh, I wonder why he came. Did they ever tell us why he came up with this yellow and green scheme? Like, what does it have to do with mirrors? I don't understand the getup.
Because he's a villain. But yes, he makes the bank teller. He makes a 3D image of the bank teller. His own mother wouldn't know him. Thanks to another of my inventions, the image controller, I can command the image where to go and what to do.
Wait a minute. I think somebody might need to sue Marvel for the image inducer. I'm thinking.
Image controller, Lilith.
I'm just saying, same difference.
But all right, back at police headquarters.
Barry's doing his classic Barry shtick, sitting in his lab.
Once again, what are these mysterious thefts?
Honestly, at this point, he's just an adrenaline junkie.
Again.
Hashtag fight me.
Again, we have there's a formula for every issue. First story, we're talking to Irish. He's talking about food. Second story, these robberies. What are all these mysterious robberies?
Hey man, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not even gonna fault it, but it is hilarious.
No, I know. No one has the slightest idea how
it's like an episode of season 4 of Arrow.
Oh,
only better written.
I'm sorry. After he says, "Oh, no one knows how the money's being stolen," and then he looks at his watch. Great Scott! I've got to take Iris to lunch. Take a drink.
Take a bite. When you read a Flash issue, you have to have a sandwich. That's the new rule. And then take a bite.
All right, new little Hellfire rule. We have to come up with a drinking game for all of our shows. I would like on Spider-Man, if you mention Uncle Ben or Great Power, Great Responsibility, take a drink.
Or Guilty Floating Head.
True. Lilith over here, it's if you mention Iris and food, at least for right now. So future.
No, it's called Take a Bite for the Flash because it's a sandwich.
And I've got to cash a check at the bank.
Well, zip on over there.
So he's in line. I wish this line would hurry. This teller is as slow as.
So banks haven't changed in 60 years. That's good to know.
This teller is as slow as the Flash is fast.
Yep, nothing's changed.
Oh Lord, Barry knows the regular teller's name, Wilkins.
Oh, a sweet little boy. Because I don't give a crap about none of my tellers.
I only get one when it's
Only the business manager do I care about. I don't care about the tellers. Hashtag fight me. Maybe unrelatable. I don't know.
It's Wilkins, all right. I'd know him anywhere. Sure.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
And he said the guy's own mother wouldn't know him. Oh, okay. Master.
Okay, here's the catch. Get ready. I always thought he parted his hair to the left, not to the right. And his wedding ring, why is he wearing it on his right hand instead of his left?
Because it's a mirror image. Get it? Or he could be from Europe. Actually, I think a lot of European places do wear their wedding ring on the right hand. But that's just a little fun fact. Moving on.
The more I look at Wilkins, the more I feel there's something wrong about him. I'm going to follow him.
Really? You're not going to feed Iris? You're going to follow this schmuck? Okay.
Wait, he's going faster. Faster. I can't keep up with him, but I know someone who can. Cue the costume ring.
To the flash ring! Dun-dun-dun!
Hey, that's the thing about a ring. You always have it with you.
Exactly. Take that, Superman, in your phone booth.
Oh! So, I can't understand it. Fast as I go, Wilkins is traveling even faster.
At the speed of light?
Oh! He's pulling away from me, disappearing, and I thought I was the fastest man alive. Wait, he got away, vanished. Wait.
Into thin air?
And there's only one house nearby. But inside this
old, spooky, decrepit house. Yeah, nothing good can happen.
Ruh-roh. The Flash uses the amazing speed to trail my mirror image to this house. Oh, Lord. By the time I get through with him, he'll think he's moving in slow motion. The one thing in the universe that can travel faster than the Flash is the speed of thought, and that's the weapon I shall use to tantalize and confuse the Flash.
I don't think you're right about that, but okay.
Then eliminate him as the sole threat to my criminal career. Again, Superman's like, I'm right here.
The sole threat in Central City. That's it. That's what they forget to mention. But Central City is a small town. Nobody thinks outside that bubble. It's fine. They're very provincial. It's fine.
All of Kansas shall be mine.
I mean, if you control the corn, you control the world, to be honest, nowadays. Because you make corn syrup from it. That's very profitable. You can even make fuel for your car from it. And, lots of food depend on corn as a base.
The movie theaters.
Yeah, true.
The movie theaters would give you anything you wanted.
Well, they're dead now. I'm sorry.
He's dead, Jim.
Drive-ins only, people. Return to the drive-ins. Yes.
So, oh yeah, did you see? I guess some of the Walmarts are going to be doing like little drive-in things.
Like Walmart needed any more damn money, but good for people who like myself who like movies and love drive-ins. I have a nice, comfortable SUV, so that would be great.
I need a screen in some movies, man. Then I'll just dig a big path in my backyard.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, just get a projector. That's what I'm looking into getting a new projector. So.
Lord. All right, so Flash streaks into the house, and then he's like, "There's
streaks, you say?"
Oh yes, they call him the streak. There's Wilkins. He won't get away from me this time.
Is that a paintbrush?
What?
Is that a paintbrush? Is that a can of paint?
Oh yeah, it's because he's seeing mirror images of Wilkes, but which is the real one? So yes, he grabs some black paint and starts blacking out images.
Oh God!
I flushed him out. There he goes. Oh, it disappeared.
Barry is not a genius. Apparently.
No, seriously. I mean, because he has the speed. He doesn't have to be a big thinker, I guess. Well, again, it's like the TV show. It's like, he came up with the idea for the costume ring and stuff, but then they play him dumb. It's just.
Yeah, he stole that Gideon technology. # fight me. I want the original timeline where Barry's mom didn't die. Apparently, it was a lot better. Just saying.
Seriously, read the comics before 2009. I mean, before Flashpoint, I think his parents outlived him.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be a refreshing change?
I mean, I think it was like what 100 some issues in the Wally's run. I think he was in a graveyard. He's like, oh yeah, Barry's parents are here. They just died a few years ago.
Could you imagine the Waynes being alive this whole time? Could you imagine?
They wanted to do it with Dr. Hurt, and everyone revolted.
I know. Oh, and we're back to that beginning page. Like, great formula.
Oh yes, the mosquito, which Mirror Master.
This is a nightmare. They must be in Florida because this is how big mosquitoes get here.
He developed and enlarged the image of a giant mosquito. This is getting ridiculous. Flash running away from a mosquito?
If only Iris could see you now.
I know, seriously. Just as I went past the speed of light, the mosquito began to shatter, as if the speed of light.
Excuse me? Is that a new development?
What?
I was thinking that at this point he couldn't go past the speed of light.
I think he's already hit the speed of light. Because remember, he already time traveled. So.
Oh yeah, true. I guess. All right, I'll allow it. It's like, wait a minute. You still can't vibrate through freaking. This is why I'm confused.
Well, right now it's like a blunt hammer. I mean, he can hit the speed of light, but he doesn't have the fine motor control, I guess, to vibrate. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
He has to buy it.
Practice.
He still has to buy her lunch. You know.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Hello. But yes, the mosquito effect shattered when he hit the speed of light. What?
Oh, look at him turning around. That's a cool little piano. Where he's spinning like a top.
Oh yeah.
Get it, Mirror Master and top. Get it.
But yeah, see, as he's searching the house, look, he runs through a wall, but does he put a hole through it? Yeah. As a paper dart hurled by a tornado may penetrate 2 feet of solid oak, so the amazing Flash can sheer speed pass right through solid wall.
Yeah, through.
Yeah.
Through.
So I see he even says, I'll corkscrew myself through the floor and try the basement. Where he finds a Minotaur.
Editor's note. In Greek mythology, the Minotaur was a half bull, half man. Thank you. Like, that's not the editor's note that I needed, but thanks.
But yes, thus begins the most amazing bullfight of all time. So yes, it charges him and
Two can play at that game. Toro. Andale.
I know. It's got the body of a man, but the mentality of a bull. And a bull will always charge something colorful that moves.
Which is actually false, but it's fine.
So with every pass, he's coming closer.
Hey, don't mess with the bull or you'll get the horns. You know what I'm saying?
Suck it, Kona.
It wasn't me that time.
But then once the Flash waits and then hits the breaker, and in the dark, the image disappears. The Minotaur evaporated into nothingness. Now that I know.
He figured it out, boys!
So he's like, now that I can get rid of the images, they're going to find out who's controlling them. So it's super speed. He finds Mirror Master. I know you won't vanish. You're for real.
How'd you know my secret? How'd you find out?
Yes, so as he throws Mirror Master over his shoulder and carries him back down, he tells him.
Might as well just give him a spanking at that point. I mean, right to the police station you go. Hey, at least it's not a super secret, unregulated prison in a basement of Star Labs.
I was gonna say,
he's actually taking them to the police.
Spanking. It's a superhero battle, not your dating life.
I thought you were gonna say one of my fanfics, but it's fine.
Well, that too, shipper.
Shipper trash.
Rob, you see when you on your post today, Rob put hashtag shipper.
Yeah, and then Michael Lewis was like, I don't believe it.
I wanted to be like, duh. But I got my first clue when I noticed your mirror image of Wilkins, the bank teller, was backwards. See, just as it would have.
I'm smart. See.
Just as it would have been if I had seen it in a mirror. Then I noticed the mosquito came apart when I traveled faster than light. Putting those clues together, I came to the conclusion that all the things I was fighting were creatures of light. They lived only in light. As soon as I pulled the house switch and brought darkness, they vanished. Yeah, son, you brought some darkness. Oh, Lord. Later, Barry Allen keeps a long-delayed luncheon appointment.
Luncheon. Ugh, that's an ugly word. Like, I hate when people say luncheon meat. Don't say that. It's like saying moist. It's a word, but do you have to use it? No.
What, lunch meat?
Luncheon.
Oh, luncheon.
The long form of lunch. Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, remember what the era were. What? I don't even care about Barry. What? The Flash caught the man responsible for the mysterious bank thefts. I have to get the story from him.
Iris is a groupie, and I'm over it.
Oh, look at him using Flash to, like, you know, get in with Iris. Relax, Iris. I got the whole story from.
Look at his hand. Look at his hand. I got this. You my lady. I got this.
Settle down, doll. Settle down, doll.
Why is it he should have put his pinky up with that cup? Is he drinking espresso? I feel like that's an espresso cup.
Settle down.
That's what he needs.
Settle down, doll. I'll give you the whole story. Say. Yeah, put that hand up.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Wally West Run. Oh yeah, I need to scan that in. I just finished. I just got the last physical copy of it, and I'm just like, I want to focus on my Archie comics, scan it in my Archie comics. So.
Oh, but I was wrong. Next issue 106, we get 2 rogues.
We do?
Next issue is Grodd and Pied Piper.
Oh, okay. Pied Piper, I wish they would do more with in the modern day. And on the TV show, we were robbed. You know, he was supposed to be an actual series regular, and then at the last minute they changed it. And that's what that whole when Barry went back in time and changed it, and then we never saw him again, except for that one time. I was bummed because I kind of was digging it.
Yeah,
I shipped him and Cisco because it makes more sense for Cisco to be gay than to always be chasing these women where it ends in disaster. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
got vibes from Vibe. I'm just saying.
I know, but Pied Piper was the one who was gay, actually, from the comics.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I was just watching that first appearance when Pied Piper showed up.
I'm telling you, man, the first couple of seasons of Arrow and Flash, they're magical.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I get why Disney shows only went to 3 seasons at this point. I totally freaking get it. Yeah, like it used to be a rule back in like the 90s that you only had 65 episodes, which was roughly 3 seasons. And then you were done because, you kind of lose creative flow and all that stuff. So I get it now. As an adult, I get it. So yeah, I like this story better, obviously.
Yes. Oh yeah. Get a kid.
It's not a good debut for Mirror Master though. Like he wasn't very intriguing. I do like the things that they did to kind of zhuzh him up and make him a threat.
He was basically running a haunted house.
Yeah, basically. He was basically Mysterio.
Oh, true.
Tricky Dicky.
And in that case, Marvel did win that fight. So
yeah. They upped the Mirror Master's game a little bit.
Yeah. So I kind of Top we can leave in the past. We don't ever need to worry about Top again. That's a rogue I don't ever want to see again.
I can't remember the last time. Have we seen the Top since like the 90s or early 2000s? Even?
Yeah, it was like early 2000s. We haven't, but everything old is new again.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I feel like a lot of people are really going to be digging the criminal Joker from 3 Jokers and stuff, and that's just a lot of like that old 40s 50s vibe kind of thing. And Top definitely has that aesthetic, so I'm just putting that out there. Let that aesthetic stay dead.
Criminal Joker, is that the one who paints over his mustache?
You're gonna leave Caesar alone? Let him rest in peace? Honestly, never noticed it until somebody pointed it out, and then it's like your brain shatters. You're like, damn it, I could have went my whole life without somebody ever pointing that out.
I noticed this as a kid when I was watching reruns as a kid, and I was just like, first I was like, what's wrong with his lip?
Just like, because Batman 66 was a slog in my earlier years to get through, but it was just on reruns, and I'm just like, fine, it's Batman, I'll watch it, and I'm gonna be happy about it.
Oh,
As an adult, I have appreciation for it, but as a kid, I freaking hated it.
Reruns of 66 Batman and then Super Friends were like my first like exposure to Batman.
Thank God I'm a 90s kid and we had Batman the animated series. That's all that I can say. And Superman the animated series did gave Superman's character a lot of goodwill for 90s kids.
Yeah. Oh,
especially after that whole Death of Superman fiasco where it's like, now I gotta buy more books? What do you think, I'm made of money? You think I'm cutting grass and got a paper route?
Babysitter?
Exactly. Ugh, diapers, flashbacks, war flashbacks, I tell you. Anyway, Mirror Master. Decent debut. Better than Katniss, who we never saw again.
Yeah.
So yeah, on that note,
yes. Let's get out of here. But next week we will be back with more Legends of the Arrowverse. That's right, because we'll be covering Stargirl's season finale next week.
Woohoo! Get ready for Grundy!
And we'll cover that Flash 106 with Grodd and Pied Piper. Which means after that we'll get 2 weeks of Before the Bat.
Nightfall is not done.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
That's right. So what do you want more of?
Batman.
All right. So send your thoughts on we'll probably wait at least a day or two to do the Stargirl finale. So email us your thoughts on the finale. Email your thoughts on Flash 106. capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Legends of the Arrowverse, as many of you do, on Facebook. We have a Facebook page and a Facebook group. Check out the Star Labs group. Follow us on Twitter at LO Arrowverse. Follow all the Capes and Lunatics stuff. Links to everything, all at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, go hunt some killers, whether they're mere reflections or not. Pick up Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting. And was that Charlie Esther? Was that Adam West? I don't know. And when you do your shopping on Amazon, because you all do, you're all little hellfires. When you go on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Doesn't matter if it's the YouTube, the podcast, the link is right down there in the show notes. Help support this show, all of our many shows, the network, Southgate Media Group, and that madman, Rob, Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. What did you say? So says Master Doom.
I can't wait to do it when he's staring me right in the face tomorrow. Lilith.
Oh, if you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, don't know why you would, but you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. You can find me on Instagram with the cool kids and the hip grandparents at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. Duh.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
And I need to max out my Facebook friends at 5,000. So if you want to follow me, it is Facebook.com/Lilith Hellfire, I think. Yes, that's what it is. So friend me on Facebook. Lots of entertaining thoughts on Facebook. That's all that I can say.
Go ahead, throw it in.
That's right. We see Lil's plan for saving the Wonder Woman franchise. But
exactly.
Very entertaining. You could fight with her on the internet, right on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But yes, thank you for joining us again in one short week. Join us back here for Stargirl Season 1 finale and the premiere of 2 new rogues, Gorilla Grodd and the Pied Piper. Man, everything's ending. Doom Patrol had its season finale today. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has their 2-hour season finale next week.
Oh, poor Charlie. Well, good. Now they can focus on Peggy Carter season 2, I think, and then the boys.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna swing right into the boys after Agent Carter season 2. Yeah. Well, if Disney Plus can give us Falcon and Winter Soldier, until then, I don't know.
We'll be back in a flash.
Don't feel.